Do you like winning on the first turn of the game? Do you like it when your opponent doesn't get to have a turn? Well, this Pecharunt deck might just be the deck for you. With Pecharunt's ability, Toxic Subjugation, you put 5 damage counters more on your opponent's active poison Pokemon when this is in the active spot. We can, of course, combine that with Radiant Sneasler and a Perilous Jungle to add 40 more damage, allowing this thing to do like 100 damage with its ability alone, making for a pretty funny donk deck. Let's go show it off. So welcome back everybody to a brand new Pokemon TCG Live Stratafable deck video, and today we're looking at that promo Pecharunt, which can literally donk the opponent with its ability Toxic Subjugation. As long as it's in the active spot, you put 5 more damage counters on your opponent's active poison Pokemon in between checkup, which is kind of crazy because that's like 6 damage right there. And then, of course, you can stack that poison damage with Radiant Sneasler to put 2 more on and Perilous Jungle to put 2 more on, which means you can do 100 damage with poison damage alone, which is kind of crazy. This card actually ends up being a really strong single prize card, not because it can do a lot of damage, but because its ability does so much damage. And then, of course, Poison Chain isn't bad either. Yeah, it only does 10 damage. You do poison your opponent's active, so obviously you just immediately do more damage with the ability, but then you also make it so they cannot retreat, which can be sneakily annoying to deal with in scenarios when you can pull off the Poison Chain. Now, to combo Pecharunt, I don't think it can carry the load by itself. It doesn't do enough damage. It's probably not going to win the game by itself. So, to combo, I am playing Okidogi in the deck for a nice backup attacker with Chain Crazed, and of course, we got the Pecharunt EX in the deck, which is also really good, just kind of moving between stuff, but Pecharunt can also be a late game attacker. It also makes it easier to pull off the donk if you start a Pokemon that's not Pecharunt, the baby one. You can Pecharunt EX into the Pecharunt to then put it in the active, because, you know, if you want to donk the opponent, this thing does need to be in the active spot, and to get it in the active spot, you can use Pecharunt to move it, so it makes sense. Now, to poison the opponent's active, we're going to play Brute Bonnet, of course, with that ability, Toxic Powder. When it does have that Ancient Booster Capsule attached to it, you make both active Pokemon poison, so you poison your own Pech, but this is the free way to poison your opponent's active Pokemon. And then, of course, we do have that Sneasler for damage, and then we got Squawk and Fez. Squawk is very important because it makes it easier to pull off turn 1 donks, because you can Squawk and Seize to dig through the deck, because you want to go first with this deck so that, you know, your opponent starts 1 Pokemon and then you can try to KO it, or at least try to get a ton of damage on it really quickly, even if it's not getting a knockout. Of course, being a dark deck, we got Janine in the deck and Dark Patch. Very good, obviously, to build up our dark attackers, also like the Okidogi. Now, I am not playing Arven. As you can see, this deck plays a ton of tool cards, but there's no Arven or Town Store. You're probably like, why are you not playing Arven or Town Store? Isn't that a little anti-synergistic? To be honest with you, the way this deck goes, like, a lot of the time, you just want to go like 2-2-2, and I don't really find Arven to be very useful in here. Maybe you could play it, but I do like drawing cards. The deck does not play an actual, like, draw engine. There's no Bibarel or anything. We are playing Squawk and Fez, but I like just having the draw, like the Iono and Research. Just being able to play the game is really good. Research is nice because, you know, you can dig through your deck. You just are less immune to stuff like Iono and Stamp. I personally don't think we need Arven, even though, yes, this deck plays a buttload of tool cards, but believe me, it's not that bad. When you have all this draw anyways, like, you don't really, it doesn't really matter. Really, a lot of the time, the only tool you're looking for is either the Ancient Booster Capsule for the or the Brute Bonnet turn 1, or like Devo in the late game if you're playing an Evolution deck. I mean, at the end of the day, the other tools are just kind of there if you need them in a pinch. Before we do the video, show too, the sponsor Card Cavern TCG. Of course, if you're going to get any Pokemon TCG Live package, make sure to get them over at Card Cavern. Card Cavern's code line for the cheapest. And yes, if you're looking to pick up any Stellar Crown codes when the set releases on Thursday in just 2 days, get your Stellar Crown codes at Card Cavern. If you get anything in there, make sure to use my discount code LDF at the checkout for a 5% discount on your order. Help yourself out and up our Card Cavern. So yeah, big shout out to Card Cavern. Check them out. Use code LDF, link down below. Also, check out my second YouTube channel down below if you want to get some extra content from me over there too. I just looked at a bunch of decks winning in Japan because City Leagues have now returned in Japan, which are basically like big League Cups. So definitely check out the second channel if you haven't already, and check out the Shovel Squad, the team I'm sponsored by, down below too. And also, I want to give a big thank you to everyone for 65K subs. I think we hit 65K by the time this is going up, so big thank you all for all the support on the channel. Here's to 66K or 70K. Maybe we'll hit 70K by the end of the year. That's my goal. Hopefully we can get there. But here is the Pecharunt list we're playing in today's video. It is kind of a 1-prize deck to a degree. Like, you can lean into either being a 1-prizer or a 2-prizer deck, because this is why I like having the double Okidogi, because sometimes, you know, the baby Pech just doesn't do enough. Sometimes you just gotta go 2-2-2, and that's the best way to do it, is to use Okidogis and the Pecharunt EX late game attacking options. Now, this is where things do get a little interesting, is that a spec of choice. Yes, I've decided to play Unfair Stamp. So, there's a case we made for Dangerous Laser, ironically enough, and a case we made for Prime Catcher. I think Unfair Stamp is cool. It's an extra draw card, and it also allows you to disrupt your opponent's hand with using the combination of Pecharunt. So there could be some nasty plays you can make where you trap something in the active with Poison Chain, put a ton of poison damage on them, and then unfair stamp them to a low hand size out of nowhere. And basically, if they can't move off of the unfair stamp, they're just going to die to toxic subjugation, which is why I'm playing unfair stamp. It's also a draw card. If you play Janine, you can also then draw more cards with unfair stamp. That's the logic. I can see Dangerous Laser, though. Dangerous Laser does poison the opponent's active and burns them, so it actually lets you do 120 with poison with all the multipliers. And it also does confuse them, and it's a free way to poison the opponent without using Brute Bonnet. I don't know, if we're playing maybe an Arven engine in the deck, then maybe I can see Dangerous Laser over Unfair Stamp, and then Prime Catcher, just Gust is always good, obviously, but I am playing Unfair Stamp. The SPEC is definitely up in the air which one is better. We're just playing a bunch of Sporters, obviously. PAL Pad could be good, I guess. Don't know what to cut for it, though. Got 9 energy in the deck, got the Rod, the Night Stretcher, pretty much your simple, straightforward stuff. One thing I also really want to quickly mention, Pecharunt does get around effects like Fezandipiti and also gift energy. So if you're knocking stuff out with your ability and your opponent has a Fez in play or a gift in play, they actually do not work because the poison damage technically is during checkup, not during your opponent's turn. So there's some sneaky things you can do with Pecharunt. You can also donk the opponent. Like I said, if they start lone like basic like Charmander, Pidgey, you just knock it out. Fun deck. Let's go show it off and see what Pecharunt is all about. All right, let's go. We might be able to win the game on the first turn. We just need to find... Okay. I was literally about to say, if we probably Squawk, we're going to have to dig for the Brute Bonnet, but the game just literally just gifted me the best, like, literally the best top deck. All right, let's go. Game's over. All right. Toxic Powder, and that's it. Turn 1 donks are real. That's 2. Turn 1 donks now against Charizard. Feels good. Get out of here, Charizard. Get your rubbish out of here. Not today. Let's go, baby. Nice. Because, yeah, we would have had to Squawk and Seize to try to get the donk. But it worked out. My opponent just get destonked. I mean, that's the best part about this deck. You go first against Charizard. They start low Mander, Pidgey. You just go, oh, hey, I can poison, knock you out. I win the game. All right, get into this game. Going first against Moon. All right, we have Squawk. So the idea here is I think we just want to go just all in on just trying to at least poison this. Let's grab the Petch. And then... trying to think. I don't think we ever Bravery Charm. I think we just Bravery Charm something else. Bravery Charm this, I guess. Sure. And then here we go. Squawk and Seize. Let's see if we can find Brute Bonnet Capsule. We got it. Nice. No energy. It's kind of annoying. I would have maybe wanted an energy, but this works too. Doesn't matter how I do this. We'll Toxic Powder. Would have been a little bit better if they had the Moon in the active for the poison, obviously. It's kind of annoying they started with this, but it's fine. Let's end the turn. All right. It's only 6 poison. I mean, we're not really killing this thing anyways, to be honest, so it's not like that big of a deal. But we'll see what my opponent does. Because we just want to put a 1-prizer in the active. Honestly, at this point, the game might just be go just 2-2-2. Figure it out, I guess. We can also, like, try to kill this at some point. Maybe I should have Ultra Ball for Radiant Sneasler. But we are down our Counter Catcher, which kind of sucks. So I don't know. Maybe we should play like Dangerous Laser Prime Catcher instead of Unfair Stamp. I don't know. Is that just better? I'm not too sure. Stamp is nice, but I'm not too sure. They could whiff the knockout this turn. That'd be nice. Maybe I should just got another Petch too. I don't know. They have Ultra Ball. Here we go. They're getting probably their own Squawkabilly. But can they knock out my Pecharunt with their Roaring Moon? Let's find out. There's the Squawk. Can they do it? 3 cards in hand. There's Dark Patch. That's not good. That's why I didn't bother putting... Maybe I should have put Bravery Charm on. But the odds they find thing anyways is like really high. Ooh, they got the Catcher attached. It's pretty good. They flip heads. That's also pretty good. Bye-bye Squawkabilly, I guess. No, they're going after Patch. Are they really going to try to Frenzy Gouge it? Okay. I'm actually... I mean, if they want to Frenzy Gouge my Patch, I'm cool with that. So we just go promote Pecharunt and then just poison knock them out. No shot they're doing that, right? Greninjas. They need Sada or another Dark Patch to attack. There's Stop. There's Fez. That's fine. So ideally, we kill them with poison, right? Because Fez doesn't work with poison knockouts. So Pokestop discard's good. So whenever using Jungle in this matchup, most likely just obviously doesn't do anything. Oh, they found Dark Patch. Shoes. Can they find the attack? Another Moon. All right, now they're bench locked. So that's good. Can maybe use that to our advantage. Another Shoes. Can they find energy? Let's see. It's an energy being found. They've already done most of their combos. So the question is, can my opponent find that energy card they're looking for here? 5 cards in hand. Is there an energy? I don't know if there is. Again, would have liked this guy in the active, but that Catcher Heads does negate that play. Because it would have been nice, good to have this guy in the active, right, to poison this. Okay, maybe they found it, but they're just debating whether or not they want to KO me, but I don't know. What are they going into here? The Fez, I see. That is smart. We have Boss in hand. We could Boss Pecharunt back up. Nah, no Shy do that, right? Nah. Ooh, another Bravery Charm. Don't mind if I do. We could try to KO Fez here with an Okidogi. Maybe that's the play. Yeah, so the problem is I can't Poison Chain the Fezandipiti because the Pecharunt, right? The Pecharunt makes it impossible for me to ever trap something in the active spot, which really sucks. I doubt I'll hit the Oki. We need double pass. There's a Pokestop in play. It might be better just to, once again, just throw Pecharunt in the active spot and just see where it takes us. I don't know if that's... No, I kind of like that, actually. Yeah, I'm down. Bravery Charming this doesn't do anything because the Pokestop still kills Squawk. I mean, we might as well just put that there. That was like the only reason I like getting Okidogi there, but I don't think it matters. Yeah, we probably weren't going to get it. Just not with this hand. Do I ever Pokestop? Here's the question. I want to say no. I wouldn't mind getting Sneasler, but I also don't want to overclog my bench. I think I want to save Dark Patch for Okidogi. I would just throw the Pecharunt in the active spot. We'll bump the stadium, just get rid of it. I could bench Okidogi. They can't one-shot Okidogi without Frenzy Gouging it, so it's safe to bench this, yes. Yep, I want to make sure I have 2 Petches in play. We have the attack next turn. If I can find Dark Energy, which I guess we might not be able to find, so maybe I don't have the attack. We'll figure it out. We will figure it out. I just want to make sure there's a Petch in the active spot. Again, unfortunately, they can knock out Squawk here. If I had... Okay, best case scenario, I Bravery Charm the Squawkabilly and it doesn't get killed by Calamity Storm, but it's unfortunately... And they flip another Catcher Head. Of course they do. Unfortunately, Squawkabilly just can't survive Calamity Storm no matter what. They're going after my Okidogi, though. There's no way they're Frenzy Gouging me, right? There's no shot. There's no shot they're actually going Frenzy Gouge here. Because I can just literally poison knock them out of the Pecharunt. There's no way they're doing that. Unless they're playing Ancient Booster Capsule, which would be a pretty hilarious tech card against my deck. That would be pretty bad. Alright, hopefully they don't have it. I'm surprised they go... I don't know why they're not killing Squawkabilly, to be honest with you. It's very, very surprising they're not killing after my Squawk. Because, like, they can knock it out with Calamity Storm without knocking themselves out. So I don't know. It's a little strange. There's no way Frenzy Gouging my Okidogis to play, right? I guess we'll see. Maybe I should have rolled the Pokestop. I'm looking back at it. I do need a Fez. So it was probably correct to Pokestop before bumping the stadium. I don't know. I should have. We'll see what happens. We can find, like, Stamp and Fezandipiti and stuff. Yeah. Okay, this is fine. Yeah, there's no way they're Frenzy Gouging me, right? Because then I literally just promote this guy and the poison damage kills them. Interesting. What's bro cooking? I mean, I don't want to lose Okidogi, obviously, but then we get Dark Patch Janine. No, they're... Okay, it's fine with me. I don't agree with this play at all. I think this play is really bad because literally I can just promote this guy now and knock them out, but it is what it is. I'll take it. It works for me, I guess. I think I'd rather send this guy in. If I'm going to attack with a Pecharunt, I'd rather be the one without the Bravery Charm on. Thank you for the free knockout. See, I don't know why they did that. Because I could have just killed Squawk. The Squawk was right there, bro. All right, what's our 2 prizes? A Research Energy. Lit. Okay. We actually... Okay, if we draw another Okidogi, we have the Okidogi knockout. But they're obviously going to send me in a 1-prizer. But... That's fine? I mean, it's still not fine, but we'll see what happens. See, not having Fez here is pretty bad, because I could have dug for my last boss. Boss this up. This is a good chance to unfair stamp my opponent, and I think that's what we're going to aim for at this point. So, let's go this. Dark Patch. And then I don't think it matters where we put this energy, right? I guess I should attach to the pitch. I don't think I'm going to be poison chaining them. I don't think it really matters too much. This thing gets too shiny anyways. There's no reason to... Yeah, sure. I want to find Stamp here if I can. Didn't find it, damn it. F. Do I ever KO them with Pecharunt here, though? Yeah, Pecharunt knockout's fine, because then they have to Frenzy Gouge it, and then we can promote another thing. I mean, they could go after Squawk. I don't know, man. Really wish we had Stamp here. Is it ever worth it to take a one-price route? I mean, they obviously just have the return KO. But they can just find Prime Catcher, knockout Squawkabilly. Honestly, man, I don't know. Let me think for a sec. We can get Fezandipiti. See what Fez gives us. This will help me decide. Yes, Unfair Stamp. Okay. So we can go Stamp, leave Petch in the active, and just stall. I mean, they could find Sada. Like, they could still snowball into an attack. But I think I'm okay with that. Yeah, this is fine. Cool. Alright. Trying to think, do I want to do anything else? I don't think I want Ultra Ball just yet. No, I'll just pass. I just want to make sure there's always a one prizer in the active at this point. I don't know. Killing Greninja there doesn't do anything because, like, yeah, they'll just go Catcher, Prime Catcher, Boss, something, KO Squawk. Yeah, it's definitely correct to just KO. Leave Petch in the active. We found Stamp anyway, so the play works. This is fine. We'll see if this can win us the game. They can obviously get out of the poison, but if they have nothing, like, they don't draw a Sada, they have still 4 in the deck. I don't like my odds. Okay, my odds are fine. They don't have it. Unless they have a Mew EX in the deck, which they don't. Nice. So here's the thing. If they poison, whatever they go into takes damage from Petch, which is really bad. So they're definitely in a pretty bad spot. This is... Oh, they stay in the active. Let's go. Nice. Free prize. What do we got? Dark Energy. Okay. They promote Pecharunt EX. Fine with me. Now we can attack them. Now it's worth it to poison chain them here. I guess I could have knocked him out with Pecharunt EX. Ooh, that's what I should have done. Okay, still, they're in top deck mode. Okay, I should have taken the KO with Petch. Did we have the KO with Petch? Yeah, I had poison knockout on Petch. Oh, yeah, I had the Petch KO. I should have KO'd with my Pecharunt EX. Misplay on my end. Yeah, I should have KO'd with Petch there. I might get punished for that, actually. If they top deck a Sada and snowball into a knockout. Okay, I should have KO'd the Petch. It's unlikely they have it, though, obviously. But I had the opportunity to KO with Petch, and I didn't take it. Yikes. Yep, that was a misplay. But again, whatever they go into is still getting poisoned. This is still fine. They're going back to their Fez. This is even better. Okay, this is even better. I can kill their Fezandipiti now. Don't mind if I do. If we drop Binding Mochi, we can knock them out with Pecharunt, which would be kind of dope. Nope. Okay. Do I do anything else? I think I'd rather keep the Dark Patch. Sure. Just in case they judge. Yeah, I should have killed with Petch last turn, but this is even better. We get to kill the Fezandipiti now. That's even better, bro. That's crazy. All right, and now we just need one more thing to win. There's Binding Mochi. It was prized. Okay. And now I think we're going to win the game. That Unfair Stamp play actually ended up paying off pretty well. This is what happens when Moon does not play Mew EX. Let's see if they draw anything. We still don't have game, obviously. Yeah, they scoop. I was going to say, yeah, we don't have game. We could have went back into Petch and just poisoned for a bit more. That was a nice win. Moon is not a bad matchup. Okay, my opponent, I think, threw by Frenzy gouging me there, obviously, but you know what? It was still kind of lit. And honestly, that misplay I did actually ended up working out in our favor because they went into Fez anyways. Maybe they just didn't expect that Pecharunt could attack them, I guess. I don't know. All right, going to this game. Oh, my God. My opponent starts Fezandipiti. Bro, they're playing Charizard and they start Fez. That's pretty annoying, actually. Because, like, it's better if they just start with, like, a random one prizer because they just knock it out. Oh, but they have nothing. Oh, we can donk them. We can definitely... Oh, we can... Oh, I think we just have it. Bro, we just have it. That's hilarious. All right, well, we take those. It's pretty funny. Get donked, boob. Let me just make sure I sequence this properly. Dark Patch. Janine. Yeah, you know what? You're either donking with Pet or you're maybe just again with Okidogi. No matter what, this deck can try to donk. I like it. All right, cool. No matter what, this deck is donking the opponent. That's pretty funny. Yeah, if they started with a Charmander, we could have donked it too. So whatever was in the active, we would have gotten donked regardless. That's pretty good. But this deck is a donk deck. I mean, this deck technically is a donk deck, right? So we take those. Nice dub. I mean, yeah. Satisfying to beat Charizard. They started their best starter probably against a deck like this with the poison, but it all worked out. Okay, my opponent starts with a Ditto. No idea what this is. Wugtrio. Whoa. Okay, well, if we went first, we literally could have just won the game on the spot if my opponent started Ditto. I mean, we're guaranteed to win on the spot, but I mean, hey, look at this hand. Honestly, though, Pecharunt's probably just like a... Well, I don't even know if we really need to do anything in this matchup. I think we just sit here and poison my opponent to death, right? Should be fine. Yeah, maybe we just poison them to death. I'm down. We also get around gift energy. Yeah, I'm down to just poison them to death. I don't know if this is correct, but we'll see. Another baby Petch. Okay, we do need... Bonnet. We have to, unfortunately, Squawk and Seize here, but it should be fine. Well, Janine, sure. Probably could have benched the other Petch. Yeah, probably should have. It's fine. Yeah, I should have benched the Petch. Got 2 energy out if I was going to do that. Whatever. I don't think it matters too much. I mean, they could counter catch a Brute Bonnet. We should probably bench that. I think then our other bench spot wants to be Sneasler. Whiffed the Ancient Booster Capsule. Very unfortunate. Yeah, it sucks. Oh, man. Poison Chain, take that. Whiffing Booster Capsule. Not fun. I mean, I wish I could play Town Store, but this is fine. We can just poison, knock him out. It's not the end of the world. All right. Let's see what our prize is here. Research? Okay, not bad. Don't really want to play it. I mean, if I have to poison chain them every turn, it's fine. I need to get Sneasler down before they mill it or something, which is something we need to find. Ooh, there's reversal. They have no Draw Engine in play currently, so... I mean, we'll see if they can even get things going. Oh, Secret Box Wugtrio. Never mind. All right. There's a Secret Box. They're getting rid of their entire hand. Oh, Crushing Hammer. So this is why Pecharunt seems to be good. They're playing energy removal. Also, just being able to, like, not need energy to do damage technically with our ability is honestly kind of cracked. Iono, Wasteland. We're going to get Iono'd here. I'm okay with getting Iono. This actually gets me closer to what I'm looking for. That doesn't do anything. We have Petch EX, obviously. But they aren't going to Iono me now. I don't know. I still need to find stuff. Are they going to Evolution? No, Undersea Tunnel. Hopefully they don't mill Ancient Booster and Sneasler. That's what I'm praying doesn't happen. They flip double heads, which is not good. Crap. Okay. Nothing too bad got milled. Would have maybe like to see Bravery Charm, I guess, but whatever. You even do Switch. So I can't knock him out. I need to find junglers. I guess I could take a boss knockout. I could leave them poisoned. We're going to get Iono no matter what. So I think it's like probably chill to just boss this up. We might as well take a prize. I at least want to take prizes before we get decked out. So I'm just going to take the knockout. Sure. We're probably getting Iono. My opponent did grab an Iono, so it's like most likely going to be an Iono thing. So we'll take our prize. There's an Ancient Booster Capsule. All right. I mean, we can probably just use Poison Chain, but, you know, whatever. It might be better, actually, because then our Pecharunt doesn't get knocked out by its own poison attacks. Maybe it's better that way. We'll see. We're going to get Iono'd, which hopefully we can find a ball card so I can find Sneasler or Perilous Jungle. Now I need them to not mill Sneasler. Please and thank you. I guess their logic is if they can flip enough heads on catcher, gust, counter catcher stuff, they can eventually I can knock out by poison. But I think at that point I can probably win the game. So I don't think that's going to make a difference. All right, here we go. If they mill Sneasler here, I'm going to be a little annoyed. 1 heads, please. Okay, 1 heads. 3 cards, please don't be Sneasler. Okay, good. Nothing too bad got milled there. Nice. Okay. What's our top deck? Research again. All right. Sneasler's in there, right? Yeah. Okay, good. All right. Let's attach Poison Chain. And they will get knocked out by the poison damage with Sneasler, which is blessed. For what it's worth, the poison damage does make a difference here because it just means they can't do any shenanigans. I don't know what SPEC... Well, they have Secret Box. Never mind. I don't know. We'll see. They can't do any shenanigans, though, basically with the poison damage because it shuts off, like, weird effects like Fez and stuff. Because poison does count during checkup, not during the opponent's turn. So stuff like Fezandipiti would not work. So it's actually optimal to be poisoning them and knocking them out. We have like basically the perfect board state right now. There's no way they can trap me thanks to Pech. They're just cooked. Do they even have a Wugtrio here? Let's see. No, they don't. Dig a little. If that flips heads, that'd be pretty hilarious. It does even flip heads. Oh my god. What's getting milled today? Another baby. Okay, that's fine. Still have our Rod, which is good. We have Iono in hand. We can just save that, obviously. So I guess what my opponent's trying to do is they're trying to take advantage of the Poison KO. But I'm going to win the game before I get knocked out by my own Poison attack, if that makes any sense. That just doesn't even work. But we're just going to KO this Wiglet. The Gift Energy does not activate because of the Poison damage. So, yeah, that's pretty good. We'll see. Yeah, Gift shouldn't pop yet because it's during checkup, so it's like kind of broken. This is why the Pech is like kind of optimal in this matchup, because like Gift Energy does not work under Poison damage. The Pecharunt is real. I think my opponent might be cooked here. We'll see though. There's no Wiglet in play. We have 25 cards left. We can one-shot Wugtrio. There's no way they can stall me with Pecharunt. We have like the perfect counter to their deck, which, hey man, I love me some Wugtrio, but this is not the greatest matchup for my opponent to be playing against. So let's see if they have anything they can do. Do they have any basic or anything? They're down 3 Wiglet. Or they're actually out of Wiglet altogether. Yeah, they're cooked. So, like, if we went first, we probably would have donked the Ditto. If we went second, you know, worked out all the same. I guess if we went first, we wouldn't have donked the Ditto because we whiffed the booster capsule. But still, the donk is real. Any deck with low HP Pokemon, you just, like, immediately donk. It's pretty satisfying. That's game. My opponent does not have anything else, and I think that's GG's. There's not much they could have done anyways. There's literally no way they can stall anything in the active spot. I'm one-shotting them with Pecharunt, poisoning around their Gift Energy, and like potentially a Fezandipiti if they run it, which I don't think they're playing Bibarel, so I'm assuming they played Fez. So like, there's nothing they could have really done. Like, my deck just kind of hard countered them. The poison damage is kind of OP, and the baby Pech is taking lives. Ended up just sweep my opponent, and yeah, just ended up being relevant with that poison damage. All right, my opponent starts Radzard. Are we playing as Lugia? We might be. I don't mind the start, though. It could be Charizard EX. So hopefully I have 2 Devos. Are they in there? You in there, Devo? The other Devo's in there. I want to try to poison this thing if I can. Unfortunately, we can't donk, but I want to try to see if I can poison this Radiant Charizard if possible. And, all right, we are able to get there. Do I take the risk and get rid of Devo? Or I think we should just get rid of Okidogi. No, it might be some... What am I playing against? So if it's Charizard EX, we need the Devo. All right, we'll get rid of Okidogi. So I don't know if this is Charizard or not. They're playing Charizard EX. We're going to need that other Devo. Though, to be fair, we're probably researching it away anyways, but, like, you get my point. Either way, we get to do the poison combo here, and we get to put 8 damage counters on them, which is kind of bizarre. So this Charizard is taking a ton of poison damage, and this is going to give us some time. I mean, this thing's going to literally get knocked out if they don't move it. So we are going to take a prize next turn, which is kind of crazy. The question is, am I up against Charizard EX? Because if I am, the Devo is something I am going to need in order to probably win this, so it's not something I want to give up right away. Oh, we're playing against Lugia. I'm not sure about this matchup. Sure. All right, that's awesome. There's Blood Moon. Do they have double Archeops? No, they have Read the Wind. Do they have any Archeops? We don't need the Devo. Now I wish I benched Okidogi. All right, research. What do you got? Well, got the Okidogi back. All right, well, figured out, I guess. We can poison the Lugia and then attach Bravery Charm and pass. Wish I had the Perilous Jungle down. Could have made a bit of a difference. We'll see if my opponent gets double Archeops here. I mean, it's just a skill div. That Lugia Jet's really annoying. I was really hoping we would just kill the Charizard, to be honest with you, and take a prize. Knocking out the Charizard is nice because it is kind of an annoying attacker. So, if they had V-Star to evolve, they can go 1 Archeops here, maybe. I can probably beat them if they go 1 Archeops, though. Okay, they're going to Iono. Let's see if my opponent finds the combo that they need. Let's see what the Iono gives me. Janine. All right. We're almost at the... We almost had the Okidogi attack, but do they have double chops? Is this all going to come down to a coin flip? All right, I like to see the tails. That's good. I can't knock out Archeops here with my current hand, though, which is the only issue. Or, yeah, because if I could, I would love the boss kill Archeops. So they have another Aroma. Do they have double... Do they have Ultra Ball? No, I don't think they do. They're reading the wind. All right, I'm fine with this. We can go Okidogi here. Jamming Tower. What? That's not good. I need to get rid of that thing ASAP. Can try to KO the Lugia on the bend, or the active Lugia with Okidogi. Okay, we got the knockout. Do we take the KO? They could just they could Blood Moon knock out Okidogi, but then we could. I don't know actually. Jamming Tower is really annoying. I don't have a stadium bump in the hand. I have no way to get rid of the stadium, which really sucks. I'm trying to think. You just poison the Lugia. I'm just gonna go into Okidogi, and then we're just gonna Nest Ball for probably another one. Just get 2 down, sure. And then we'll Janine Secret Technique. Don't need to poison my guys, so there's no point of playing Brute Bonnet, obviously. And yeah, we'll just chill, knock out the active. They're gonna Blood Moon me. That's fine though. That's why I wanted the Bravery Charm to stick, because then they technically couldn't knock me out. I don't see anything like any shenanigans. We'll take our 2 prizes. See what we got. Another Janine. There we go. We're close to being able to attack with another Okidogi. We still need to find like more stuff. We need Dark Patch and stuff. We'll see what happens. My opponent does have a pretty good board state though. I took the first 2 prizes, but I don't think it's gonna be enough. Like a Tempest Dive. That's not gonna be enough. And then I can knock out the Lugia with Sneasler Brute Bonnet combo if they Tempest Dive. No shot they're Tempest Diving, right? Surprised they're not going Blood Moon here. Or maybe they are. Maybe they just have Jet in hand. If they burn all their Jets, though, this could actually make Poison Chain a better... Like, this could make our baby Pech a little bit stronger. To a degree. Nope, they are Jetting. Yeah, I was going to say, there's no way we're not getting killed by the Blood Moon this turn. They could have went Radiant Charizard, too. We can maybe kill the Blood Moon in return with our other Okidogi. Ideally, we go Knockout, Blood Moon with Okidogi, and then I also draw a... Stadium Bump. So that... Well, I guess the Bravery Charm guy's already dead. The Jamming Tower's annoying. I mean, Lugia... When they have Jamming Tower, I don't think Lugia is a great matchup, unfortunately, for this deck. We'll see, though. We just need to knock out this, knock out this. We just need to take 2-2. We just got to go 2-2. We honestly can still win this game. They're going to Iono. Okay. Fine with that. I guess? Maybe not, actually. I kind of wanted... I need stuff. Let's see what the Iono gives me. It's pretty good. Almost... We're almost at the attack. We're close. I need to draw. I need to find Dark Patch. I have not seen a single Dark Patch yet. There's 4 in the deck. Surely we're going to find Dark Patch. Because all I can do, I can go... We can knock out Ursaluna, and then we can just KO Lugia for game with Pech or something. So I think we can honestly win this game still. We're going to need a little bit of assistance, though, from our good old friend... Dark Patch, which once again I have not seen a single Dark Patch yet. We either draw Fez or Dark Patch here. That'd be nice. One of the two. Fez or Dark Patch would be really nice here. So I think we have to promote this guy at the very least. All right, let's see what we top deck here. Not a Dark Patch or a Fezandipiti. Rip. At the high roll switch. Yikes. Damn. It's not good. We didn't get it. Still no Dark Patch. We have Fez. I don't even know if I want to bench Fez here. Because, like, my opponent... How many Jets are they down? They're down 3 Jets. So they might have to hard retreat. If I bench Fez, they can, like, boss knock it out with Lugia. They could just boss Legacy Energy Radzard me, though. Benching Fez feels like a mistake. I could draw Switch and Dark Patch, though. But then I just lose if I do that, honestly. I don't think it's worth it. I mean, they just retreat boss, though. I don't know, man. This is not good. Not finding Dark Patch is really annoying. Do I just pass in the active? Well, it doesn't matter if I pass. They have boss in hand, obviously. There's no way they don't have a boss in their hand. They just go boss, knockout, Blood Moon. They could prize the Legacy Energy. Because I bench Fez, we literally need Switch Dark Patch. I highly doubt I'm getting Switch Dark Patch. I think we just pass. I could have attached to the active Petra maybe and drawn double Dark Patch, which maybe is what I should have done. So maybe I did make a misplay there by not doing that. That actually just might have been a better play. Oh, no, they can just kill Squawk anyways with Lugia. Yeah, I forgot Squawk was in play. They can just knock out Squawkabilly with Lugia anyways. I mean, if they don't have a boss here, we're okay. They probably have one. If they don't have a boss, though, maybe it's fine. If they have boss, I mean, we just lose if they have a boss. I can't do anything about it. We'll see if they have a boss. They have a 9-card hand. Odds are not in my favor, but they can't bench a Luminion, so at the very least, they just have to have a boss. Like that, it has to just be in their hand. There's Iron Hands. Can they hands me this turn? Are they playing Thornton? Oh no, they have Ogre. Do they have Thornton in the deck? Are they about to hands me here? Because they discarded the Iron Hands. There's actually a pretty good attacker in this matchup. Primal Turbo. What's bro cooking? Now, maybe I should have benched Fez, because, yeah, I should have benched Fez no matter what, because then I can obviously just dig for the boss next turn. So it was a mistake to just not bench Fez earlier. All right, what are they doing? What are they cooking? If they take 2 prizes this turn, we just lose. It's nothing I can do about it. They fail? Wait, yeah, they failed that. Okay. No, they're going Lugia. Do they have the boss? If they have boss, we lose. If they take a 2-prize KO here, the game's over, pretty much. I need them to not take a 2-prize route. There's no way they don't have a boss, right? Oh, they don't have a boss. Okay. We can still win this, then. My opponent did not have boss. Let's go. They prize Legacy and don't have boss. That's actually, like, really good for us. Okay, we can still win this, then. That's huge. That's huge that they didn't have boss. We have a one-shot on the active, thanks to the poison we did earlier. Okay, so... now the win con becomes finding... Pecharunt. Do I ever Super Rod? I have guaranteed Janine. I think I'd rather see if I can draw Pech or something off this first. My opponent's down to potentially 1 prize. Yeah, there we go. Nice. We got boss for next turn, which is good. So we can Super Rod. I think we just put back 3 energy. And then we Janine. I mean, we got a Dark Patch in the deck. Unfair Stamp still an option. I forgot about that. Not that it really matters in this matchup, but it is a draw card, I guess. Trying to think. Where do I want to put the Ancient Booze? I should probably burn one of these just in case. Let me just knock them out. Okay, we have a way to win now. My opponent could go... okay, if we do not get Iono here, we have game in hand. Almost. We need an energy still, so we're not quite there, but we should find energy off this, right? Yeah, there's a Dark Patch. Still not enough, though. So I can't put my Pech in the active, so we'll see. We have Fez. We have game... we should have game in hand. Like, I would be surprised if this hand did not just give me game. You know what I mean? So let's see if my opponent has an eye. They need to go Iono Radzar. They're down 2 Ionos, I think, though. 2 Ionos. We'll see if they have a third one. If they don't Iono me here, we do win. Most likely. Unless I can shuffle the deck with Fez before. Nope, that's a boss. That's game. Alright, we actually pulled off the dub. Unless my opponent has... no, they can't. Yeah, that's game. Alright. We actually ended up winning this matchup. I didn't expect we were going to win this game. I thought Lugia seems like a really bad matchup, but it looks like we triumphed. It's like... it's scary when they just have the Archeops and, like, I don't know, like... seems like a bad matchup, but we ended up taking the dub anyways. Let's promote the Okidogi. And then... no, we even drew that. Perfect. We might as well just go into the Pech, because why not? Maximize full value Pech. 300 damage, knockout. Interesting match for sure. Again, I didn't think we were going to win this game because of the matchup seems kind of bad. But, I mean, hey, they put enough 2 prizes on the board where it ended up working out for us. So I will take it. It's always good to be Lugia because Lugia is just a very strong deck. My opponent had a lot of options. I think they prized Legacy, which honestly is pretty lucky, to be honest with you. I think we probably would have lost that Legacy energy, but we'll take it. All right, and there you go. That is the Pecharunt deck in action. As you can see, we got some turn 1 donks today with Pecharunt, and honestly, it's just a pretty surprisingly strong 1-prizer, considering it doesn't do actual, like, good damage. I mean, literally does 10 damage. It ends up actually being a pretty useful way to get damage on the board with that ability in combination with the poison stacking cards like Sneasler and Perilous Jungle. Not too, like, sold on the list overall. Like, I'm still debating whether or not Unfair Stamp is the best SPEC. We did win a game against Roaring Moon because of Stamp. So Stamp did come in clutch. So maybe the Stamp is needed. I wouldn't mind Prime Catcher or, ironically, Dangerous Laser. I think both those A-Specs actually end up being good in this deck too, because Dangerous Laser lets you have an extra way to poison your opponent's active without needing Brute Bonnet, but it also burns them, so it's even more damage on top of Pecharunt. So the case could be made for Dangerous Laser, though Stamp was kind of clutch. And like Stamp is just a nice draw card in combination with Janine's Secret Art, because it just lets you draw cards and accelerate energy in the same turn. We do play a lot of tools in the deck, so maybe you could try to fit an Arven engine in here too. But I do like having the raw draw, because at the end of the day, you're just trying to chain attacks, and I don't know how good Arven is when you also have like Janine in the deck already. So I don't think you need Arven, but because we do play a lot of tools, Arven could be good in here. You could play Town Store, but then you have to cut Perilous Jungle, which I don't think I really want to do that. But I do like the list, and Baby Pecharunt, like I said, really did surprise me with how good it actually is with that ability. I will enjoy the video, though, on my Pecharunt Poison deck. I finally got around doing a video on this promo card, and I am actually pretty satisfied with how it ended up doing. It was not bad at all. Hope you enjoyed the video, though. If you did, leave a like. If you're new to the channel, subscribe down below. Help me on the road to reaching 65K subs, or I think we might already be at 65K. So, hey, if we're already at 65K, thank you once again for full support on the channel and content as always, and subscribe down below to help me on the road to reaching 66,000 subs, the next big milestone on the channel. I got a lot of Stellar Crown content coming out later this week when the set releases on Thursday, so get hyped for that. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll catch you on the video very soon. Bye-bye.